Well, this is countdown day number one as I prepare for my blackjack tip to Las Vegas. Now that I've got my student loan below 40,000 as of today. So here's a little story. When I was looking at the loan amount, I couldn't believe what I saw. I almost fainted when I saw the amount I owed. I had no credit cards or loans at the time, but I owed money on my student loan. Once I saw the amount, it was an amount about as large as what you would pay for a tricked out Land Rover. The only reason I checked the loan amount in the first place is because I was listening to the radio station and heard Dave Ramsey talk about student loans and getting them paid off. So I decided, hey, let me just take a look at how much I owe on my student loan because I had been paying a minimum amount for a few years. I looked at it, and the amount was $90,000 more than I expected to pay. Because it was $90,000 more than I expected to pay. And I looked at it, and I owed almost 94. That time I owed about close to the total amount was 94,000, and I had made some payments for the past few years to get it to the $91,000 level. So it's above, whatever it was above $90,000 what I had owed. And I didn't do anything for a while, so I just let it go and didn't pay much attention to it. And then I started getting phone, probably a month or so after I actually looked at the student loan amount, I started getting phone calls from the student loan person like, hey, Martin, we need you to pay the money. At first, I didn't pay any attention to them. And then if you watch my video, June 21st, 2016, I got a call followed by, I got a letter talking about how they were going to garnish my wages and withhold my income taxes. And then I was in a good mood because I probably had a beer, relaxing, and then I got on the phone and talking to the person. And I just remembered, Mr. Morris, we're going to garnish your wages and withhold all income tax returns if you don't start paying back your student loan amount. I was like, okay, well, now you have my attention. And then for the next few minutes, I was begging because I did not have the money to pay. So I had to talk to her to find some amount I can pay within 48 hours. I know I was going to go negative on my account, but they said if I didn't make any type of payment, no more deferrals were needed, that they were going to take action. So I was on the phone for 10 or 15 minutes, and there was some amount that I paid to just buy myself some time. And then from there, it's like if you go to YouTube, you see how I have the video where I'm talking about, hey, let me follow. You can follow me as I go on my journey to pay off my student loan. And now it's about 3 years later, and as of August 1st, 2019, the student loan was down from a high of $94,000 to below $40,000. And now we're going to reward myself by taking a trip to Vegas, and I'm going to see if I can take $1,000 and turn that to at least a minimum payment of $547,000. And what I learned on that, as I learned to pay that loan off, I learned how to like go out and find ways to make money. I picked up worked trash at events, so like got credit card applications. I did events where I set up those giant portable things for the donut run, a margarita fun run. I collected money for parking. I've worked at Lifescaping Outdoors where I did trade shows where I got leads. So I learned how that, and then I learned how to also on the way, I had to learn how to prioritize my spending because once I started making money, I had to make sure I had money to cover the student loan, but also I needed money to eat. But now I was forced to pay the student loan, which reduced the amount of money I had to pay for other things. So that's why I had to go out and work. And I just learned the value of money. And also I just learned how to gotta just stay patient, man. Learn how to treat that $1 I was working for like I was working for $100 an hour. So I just hustled. And what I learned, that people like to see a person that hustles for money. They like to see you enjoy what you're doing and not complaining. So now as we head to Vegas, August 31st to September 2nd, we're going to be going over blackjack strategies, because that's the way I think I'm going to try to make my money. If I do the $10 tables, I can make money. If I do the $15 tables, I can make more money. But the focus is to make that minimum payment and also to have a few drinks. And after that, it's going to be focusing on see if we can't get that student loan below $35,000 to $34,000 by the end of the year. Now that's going to require me to get some commission jobs that I'm working. I'm also working some extra jobs on the weekend where I help set up equipment for events. So you can tell me, do you think I can win playing blackjack to pay off my student loan? You think I'll know what to do when I have to split twos? Do you think should I hit on a soft 13, which is an ace and 3 versus 5 and 6? Should I hit on a soft 19 versus a 10? Let me know what you think. And if you need me to come talk to your events, like send me an email, we'll get together. And if you have any loans below 5,000 to 6,000, so use this as a way like, hey, if he could do this for 94,000, you could do this for your loan of 5,000 to 6,000 and just get it paid off. Because as that money comes in, that means you also have more money coming in. Look what I've done. So it means back on 2016, that loan was 91,000. Now as of August 1st, 2019, it's below 40,000. We're heading to zero.